So I'm on AXIOS, and apparently the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Archwell Foundation is working with another group to prepare U.S. voters for a possible deep fake onslaught, according to Axios, right? And so that's really interesting because, you know, given all of the controversy about, for example, Kate Middleton's cancer announcement video and all the other videos and messages that have been issued from Kensington Palace lately, and you've got this freedom of information request to the BBC that the BBC rejected. Someone wanted the BBC to confirm that deepfake technology was not used in Kate Middleton's cancer announcement video. So there's all this deep fake going on in, Kensington Palace, and it's an interesting sort of coincidence, I guess, that Harry and Meghan's Archwell Foundation is now going to be working with, um, you know, companies to assure that deep fake technology and AI misinformation will not affect the US elections in November. Um, it says here, why it matters. With federal agencies and social media companies barely talking to each other about AI driven misinformation threats, this is a disaster waiting to happen. No one's doing the public inoculation. hmm So basically, yeah, it's just very, very interesting. And fun fact, Wondros, the production company led by Jesse Dillon, Bob Dylan's son, produced the ads tailored to Axios. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Archwell Foundation is also helping brainstorm new content. I mean, it's just very, very interesting. You even have the Daily Mail wading into it. And a day ago they had an article, Harry and Meghan wade into US politics again ahead of the 2024 election. Duke and Duchess of Sussex working with Hollywood power players to combat the onslaught of AI deep fakes. Hmm. In 2020, Harry and Meghan urged Americans to reject hate speech. There has long been speculation that Meghan has political ambitions. Yeah, so it's really interesting. I think the timing, well, I think it's a coincidence. I think the timing is a coincidence, but it's kind of ironic, if you will, that now that Kensington Palace is like, you know, basically neck deep in deep fake suspicions and conspiracy theories, Harry and Meghan are actually, through their Archwell Foundation, supporting um, initiatives to combat the onslaught of AI deepfake information, right? So they're working to brainstorm new content for a campaign to combat that. And yeah, this is a power couple. This is a power couple. They just are who they are. They're powerful. They just are. It's like they can't just sit in a corner. It's not possible. And they can't be second fiddle to Kate and William because it's clear as day. Kate and William don't have it. Kate and William just don't have it. They don't have the smarts, they can read statements that are prepared for them, but they're not innovative, they're not They don't have ideas, you know? Harry and Meghan have ideas, and they have the ambitions to go after those ideas and try to bring those ideas to fruition. And they're also fearless. They're not afraid. It's wonderful to, I think, find someone that together you can be this way with, because I think separately they're less powerful. They're less impactful. They're less brave, even. I mean, in quotes, because I mean, Megan has always been very brave, hasn't she? And so has Harry. But I just think that together they're just really brave. They're brave. I don't know what is it that they do to each other, but they're brave. They don't back down. They're not going to take the nonsense. They're just not going to put up with nonsense. They're not putting up with nonsense. They're fighting back, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. And it's just so admirable. They're busy. These are busy people. They want Megan to go sit down and be sick, sit down and be weak and sit down and do nothing, until I guess Kensington Palace announces that Kate is officially in remission, which God knows that could be 2 years from now. And this woman has so many things to do. I mean, with her husband and her collaborators, they have projects. They're working on different things, so many ideas, so much to do. They expect this woman to go sit down. This woman can't just go sit down. She can't just go sit down. She has things to do. I mean, the people at Kensington Palace, Kate and William, even without Kate's, you know, health development, I mean, they can sit down. They can sit down, and they have been sitting down for years until Meghan came on the scene. Suddenly, they're busy bees. But prior to that, these people were sitting down for years doing nothing at all, right? Kate and William were not entrepreneurially um, oriented people. Certainly, Kate was not. You hardly ever saw her before Meghan came on the scene. And then they were like, oh, Meghan, his work ethic is too much. She's getting up at 5 in the morning and sending emails to staff and, bringing her American drill sergeant behavior to staff. And the same people actually turned around and called Meghan lazy, later on when it suited them. They said Meghan was lazy. But I mean, they're lazy people in the British royal family, but it wasn't Meghan, right? She has a work ethic that is very admirable, and so does her husband. Together, they are creative, they are innovative, they love work, they love making a difference. And, they're going to use their talents, their gifts, and their resources to try to make a difference in the world. How can you not admire these people? It's just like, just amazing, just amazing.